Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to another channel update. Today's date is the 28th of February 2025. Hope you've had a decent week, a decent month. It's end of month today, so the markets tend to be a little bit more volatile than normal on a Friday. And obviously we've got Trump in office. He opens his mouth and anything what he says, then we're standing by our beds watching the market move up and down. He's meeting Zelensky today to try and thrash out the mineral deal, which is going ahead. And Zelensky's meant to be signing this in return for security for the Ukraine. So we'll see how that plays out. That will be interesting. He met Starmer yesterday. Markets didn't really bother too much with the UK Prime Minister visiting Washington. But the only EA you will ever need, coped very, very well. And I'll show you the stats of what we've been doing this month. It's been a decent month. I won't say it's been one where we blew it out of the water. It's been quite a volatile month, a bit of market movement, which is good. So overall, we're over 9%, well over 9% for the month, which is pretty decent. I'm quite pleased with that. And remember, this is all automated trading. We are not manual trading whatsoever. So we're relying on automation and the set file which we set with this particular expert advisor. And this is now coming up to 19 months of trading where we've not had to put one single trade on ourselves. The system's just taken care of it. And it's great because it just makes money all day long. I think this today we've made about $164, and the time now is 4:21. So we've had the fix at 4 o'clock, and tends to die off a little bit. It might be a little bit more volatile this evening because obviously we've got this meeting with Trump and Zelensky, so that might give us a little bit of market movement. But the data coming out today, bit of market movement, and also end of month as well. We tend to find that a lot of traders tend to balance the books at the end of the month. So if they're holding too many dollars, they'll get rid of those. If they're holding too much of another currency, then they tend to get rid of that. So we'll have a quick look at what's been happening in the markets, and I'll bring you right up to date for the month and for the only EA. Okay, guys, so let's have a look at what's been happening in the market. In fact, let's have a look at the stats overall. So the balance now is 38,920. So hopefully early on next month we'll hit the magic 40,000. Remember, this account started with $10,000 on around about the sort of middle of August 2023. So there's been no deposits, no withdrawals ever since. So 10,000 has turned into 38,920. Equity is just around 38. We've got a 2% carry at the moment, which is nothing compared to this week it's been down to double digits. It's just been crazy really. But we've had a bit of movement, and the movement today is a bit of a correction on gold, as you can see. So we've gone from sort of around about 2,880 area, and it came all the way down to 2,830. So that's a decent move. It has recovered a little bit, and gold going into the weekend. Obviously, some traders might see this as a bit of opportunity now. But we're pretty much okay with that. The pound's kind of sort of like bobbing along really at 126 area. That's gone up a little bit, come down a little bit. It's pretty boring really. It's not really done a lot really. Aussie dollar. Now the Aussie dollar is the talking point out of all the pairs which we trade. That's took a bit of a basket, which is great because when it does come back, that means we make more profit. So I can't wait for this to come back a little bit. And even if it drops a little bit further, the further it goes, when it does eventually come back, and these parameters always change. It doesn't stay in one place. So if it drops a little bit, this profit target comes down as well. So that's good. And also we've seen a bit of strength on the dollar Canadian as well. The dollar's gone up against the Canadian dollar. And as you see, we've got a little bit of a basket that, hence why we've got a 2% carry, but that's nothing. I mean, this thing can go into a 10% carry, and I'm still not worried because I've seen this do it so many different times now. But eventually it comes back, and the further it goes, it comes back. These parameters, as you can see, are not far apart, so that we make profit on those days. So today, looking at today, this is today's figures. Just put that in. So we've made $164, and for the month, if I just do a comparison for the month, so I'll go from the 1st till the 28th, which is today, and I'll scroll all the way down to the bottom. You can see we've done 3,422, which is 3,422. We started off at, I can give you the exact figure, 34,499, and we times that by 100, so we've done 9.91%. Okay, that's where we are. So we're just under the magic 10% mark for the month, which is okay. That's all right. So that's an average month for this particular strategy and EA. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So we'll call it 9.9%. Yeah, very, very pleased with that. And remember, like I say, I've not had to intervene with this whatsoever. Everything is completely automated. It just looks after itself. I mean, if you think about that, if you had 9.91% on $1 million, then you'd be looking at best part of $100,000. Obviously, I haven't got $1 million. I wish I had, because I'd be trading this. I'd be making some serious bucks. But if you want to be part of this and you want to use this EA, or even if you want to come into our little trading group where this powers your trading account, then get hold of me. You can do. The email address is below this video, and we can talk numbers, and it's not that expensive at all. Okay, I'm not in this game to fleece people. A lot of people are on different channels and stuff like that. I've seen them. They they run big businesses, big training courses where you pay thousands and thousands of dollars, and you go away and you kind of a little bit of education, but a bit of knowledge can be dangerous sometimes. And but with this takes all the stress out of trading altogether, because you don't have to physically do it yourself, and you don't have to think. It just does it all for you, and it puts money into your account. So come and join us. The more people we get, the better. It obviously is. The more people can benefit from this, and this is 4 years of work, guys. This is absolutely, we've tested this on so many different set files, but this is the one which does it month in and month out. Well, listen, guys, have a great weekend. I will speak to you next week on a new month. Hope you're doing something nice. Hope the weather's good where you are. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.